This is day 28. Constant reminders are required. I am traveling today. I am in Detroit, Michigan, here for some business meetings. So I'm traveling, and when I'm traveling, I have to be very prepared in order to maintain and keep important commitments. And so if I'm not prepared, it's very difficult. I have to really struggle through. Like when you're done flying all day and you go to your meetings or you go to a late dinner meeting and then you come back to your hotel and then you're like sitting here and it's like midnight, or you're like on the East Coast and it's like getting to be 11 midnight here, so you're just struggling with the time zone changes and all that. Keeping all of your various commitments are not easy to do. Oftentimes you find yourself just trying to limp across the finish line. However, one thing that is very important is you find yourself, as you try to keep a commitment, it's easy to say, I'm all in, I'm really going to do this commitment. But you have to set up a way to remind yourself every day of your commitment, what exactly you're doing, why you're doing it, and what the motivation behind it is. You have to keep that in your forefront every single day. And this will seem like monotony. Having that reminder built into your daily routine will be monotonous. It'll seem ridiculous. Every day you'll remind yourself you have to do this and why you're doing it. And it'll seem very repetitive. But then the second you stop doing that, then a day will go by, another day will go by. You'll end up traveling or doing something, and then you'll forget, and you'll end up not doing it, and then your constant routine, your habit becomes disrupted, and then you start thinking, well, when I get back home, I'll do it. Well, reality is you're not. You're gonna falter. So what I've done is I've built a constant reminder into my schedule that always keeps me on track. And even though it's a bit repetitive, I always remember my key commitments and why I'm doing them. So every morning I do this daily reset. So every morning when I wake up, I have a prayer kind of meditation routine I do, but then I write down what it is I'm going to do today and what my commitment is, what my overall reaching goal is, and what my commitment is. And then I think, what is the one thing that I can do today? Even if I can't do anything today, like let's say I can't get anything else done, um, what is the one thing that I could do today to move myself a little bit closer to my goal? This way, every day in a row, I'm at least doing something towards my goal. And so I do that every day. I remind myself every morning. And this is a critical component because if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day and you'll forget. It seems like it's really like it would be impossible to forget. But I'm telling you, it's easy to forget, especially when you're caught up in a very busy lifestyle. And believe me, I have a very busy lifestyle. I'm traveling all over the place. I'm never doing the same thing. My days are not always the same, let's just say. So because of that, I have to have this built-in reminder system. So you don't have to follow my reminder system, but you definitely need to restate or restate the commitment and then have some sort of action that links your reminder to daily accountability. So that is absolutely something you have to do. And I've discovered that it's what keeps me focused and on track. And over time, it becomes such a habitual pattern that every morning when you wake up, you just do it. And I'm telling you, there's something about focusing the mind on that conviction. I kind of know why monks in the early days of the Christian church, there was these monasteries that would set up these, and I forget the name. There's names for this. I don't remember the names. I'll have to look it up. But there's these times they set, specific times to do certain things. like the morning prayer routine, the mid-afternoon prayer routine, you know, the peace time or the meditation. So they have these set things that you do at various different times of when the clock strikes a certain time. And so they do this because it gets you into this routine, this motion. And once you get past doing the thing, then you can start working on the quality of the thing. And I think that's the core principle that I would leave somebody with. Start just doing the thing and then work on the quality of the thing. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you.